Did you know that over 92% of blogs and websites on the internet have at least 2 images? The fact is, images capture the attention of your visitors and they make your website look more appealing. But here's the biggest problem that WordPress has never fixed. The image features in WordPress are terrible, absolutely terrible. I have no words to describe how dated and useless they are. That's why Ankur and Raul decided to fix this problem for everyone that uses WordPress. They created something that millions of WordPress users want and will change the way millions of sites that run on WordPress will work. They've created what I call the Photoshop for WordPress, and they've named it Fotopress. Yes, it's a complete image editing suite built right inside your WordPress site that will allow you to create magic with your WordPress site and capture your audience like no other. Never again will you have to fire up any image editing software to make changes to photos and graphics for use on your site. Let me show you how it works. Once you install and activate this plugin like any normal plugin, it will add an option to launch the software right in your post editor inside WordPress. After launching Fotopress, you will search for over 2 million images that you can use for free on your site in any niche that you want. Not just that, you will have a complete Photoshop-like software added right to your site to edit and enhance the images you get. Let me find an image and show you the power of this bad boy. A quick search reveals almost 2 million images in this niche from 4 different sources, and you can filter the results in any way you want. After selecting the image, you can SEO optimize it right here. And when you click the Edit button, it will launch the image editor, which is the most powerful feature of this software. Trust me, you've never seen anything like this ever before. You can simply crop or resize the image to any size you want. Next, you can add some special effects to the image, just like those amazing filters inside Instagram as an example. You can make your image stand out. Take it one step further and you could add hundreds of effects just like Photoshop and make your image even more awesome. You can add borders of any color instantly. You can add text anywhere on the image and pick from hundreds of amazing fonts to use. Not only text, but you can also add any image. That's right, any one you want on top of your existing image, just like Photoshop. You could search from a library of thousands of images or add your own. It's that simple. What's crazy is you can even add shapes to your images or draw freehand just like any other image software you've seen. And I've saved the best for last. It's got layers exactly like Photoshop, so you can move any element to the top or bottom or anywhere you want on the image. This is something that has never been done before and is missing for every WordPress site on the planet. Imagine never having to open your image editor to enhance or tweak your image. Now you could just upload it to your site and do it right there in seconds. Fotopress will change the way WordPress sites manage images, and you could get your hands on this at the early bird price today. We will be selling hundreds of thousands of copies across the world at a much higher price, but only today. You have the exclusive opportunity to get your hands on this must-have WordPress plugin that every WordPress site on the planet needs. Photoshop for WordPress is here, so to speak, and it can be yours for an extremely discounted price right now. All you have to do now is download your copy by clicking the button below before the price goes up any further.
In this video, I'm going to guide you through all the Fotopress Pro video settings. So here we have a menu on the Fotopress Pro videos, where you can select a logo for your player if you want. You can select the position for the logo. In this case, we're going to leave this, and transparency. It's going to make it 33% transparent. Save all changes. So our player will have our logo on the top right. And now we go to post, add new. This is the Pro logo demo. Sorry, video demo. And we're going to insert, this is the standard YouTube player. Yoga Fotopress players. So we're going to test a few of them here. So this is a minimalist skin. going to have another skin here, for example this one, 3, and another one here, and another one as well. And then we're going to save the post, and let's see what this looks like. Okay, you post. And this is standard YouTube player, as always, YouTube look and feel. And then we've got our players with the logo on the top right position. So you can see the different skins for our player. And always the logo is visible all the time on top of the video. Okay, so thanks for watching. In this video, I'm going to show you all the font functionality under Fotopress Pro. And under this menu, you got a fonts menu, and you'll see you can use your fonts for elements in your site. Okay, so if you want the old H1s to be a bit fat face font, you can set here and with font effect. Same for paragraphs, list items, widgets, etc. Okay. Next, we've got some recommended font combination for header and content. Header and content. Again, so if you like one of those combinations, just click on set as default, and then your site will look like this. Okay, you can also preview what your site would look like with this. So you see this will be the titles, right? So next you have to enable under all fonts. Here you can see it's over 700 fonts. You can enable as many as you want here. Okay, and the ones enabled are the ones you can use later on. Okay, you also have effects here. These are the Google effects. You have to enable manually here. So those are enabled, and then you get all the effects which are provided with the plugin. Okay, so you got all these font effects you can see here. Right, how do we use them in our site? We can go to a post, and then we're going to write, for example, text 1, text 2, text 3. We'll make those bigger so you can see how they look. And then you will see that aside from the usual fonts, you've got also those that you have enabled. Okay, for example, fat face is one. Here's another font you have enabled, and here is another cool font. Right. So for effects, you've got the formats menu, and then you can choose any effects that you want here. Let's choose 3D text here, so make it 3D, and some other effect like a 3D button. So we save the post. Let's see what this looks like when we click on view post. So here it is. So thanks for watching. So I'd like to address one of the questions that many of our customers are making us, and that is, how do I get the most amount of images possible? So what I recommend is to go to Fotopress, Images, and then make sure you enter a Flickr API key. The API key is free to get. You can just follow instructions here. If you click here, you need to enter your API key and your username. Okay, and then if you scroll below, make sure that Pixabay and Flickr, both of them are selected. So if you go to Post, Add New, for example, you click on Fotopress and enter a term like doc. You should get almost 2 million results for this term. So again, make sure you enter your Flickr API key, and make sure that when you search, you're using Pixabay and Flickr. That way, you will be getting millions and millions of results. Thanks for watching. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use the Fotopress Pro image editor. So first, you can come here, Fotopress Pro Images, so you can configure all the settings. For example, if you want to enter your Flickr API key, you can get it here and enter the details here. You can enter your Usign account here if you have details. And then you have different services which are all optional. So for example, if you don't need Dropbox, you don't need to fill this field, enter this field. If you're not going to use Facebook, you don't need to enter this. But if you do, on each settings, there's like a link on how to get your API details. Okay, for all of them: Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter, and so on. Here you can select which sites you're going to use. For example, I recommend using just these two in the beginning because those are really fast and have the most images. And then you can also reorder priority, so you can to get these results first. And then if you're going to watermark your images, you can choose if you want to use an image or a text. And then choose, if you enter the text, you enter here like my company name. You can choose the font, text size, position, etc. Okay, once you're done, you save all changes. And then you go to post and new. And here's the Fotopress Pro editor. First you will choose where you will select the image from. In this case, you can upload an image, choose one from the WordPress gallery. Example here, this is from the WordPress gallery. You can choose enter by URL. You can enter one image from our image pack here, right? You can choose a meme here as well. You can choose from the social networks here, a plain background here where you will select just the color and the size, or a design from Usign if you want. So we're going to search for a free image of a dog, for example. Here you can filter which kind of images you want, different attribution, and the different sites where you want to search. So for example, I want to choose this image. I'm going to edit image. Here, first you can SEO the image here and divide the file name, the title, caption, etc. Then you enter, click edit. And you can first crop the image by clicking start crop. You select the crop area. Once you're happy with the area, you just click crop. You can resize the image by entering standard image size and manually the height and width, or just drag and drop this arrow. You can apply effects here, for example, grayscale, sepia, bump, or any artistic ones here, any of those. Okay. You can also apply manual effects. I'm going to first restore the original image. You can blur the image. You can change the brightness. You can change the contrast. I'm going to restore again, because then you can make oil painting if you like as well. You can change the pixelation, etc. Right, so I'm going to click on restore original again. We can add the border to it. You select the border color, border width, and border style. Let's select this one and click apply, and here it is. You can add some text. To do that, just click on add text. You just select here the text to enter. You can then move it around on screen. You can change the font, color. For example, let's make it blue. The border size, for example, make it a bit bigger, and again you make it bold, change alignment, etc. You can add an image. You can either click here to upload your own image or search for example, dollar. You get free results here that you can use. So select and click on insert, and here it is. You can drag it around, make it bigger, and move it again. You can add a shape where you could select which shape you like. For example, a star here. Let's select the line color, make it blue, and the fill color. We're going to make it green with some opacity here. Okay. So once you're happy with the line width, border style, etc., you click start drawing, and here it is. Okay. And you can also draw. Just select the line color. Let's make it pink. Line width, let's make it a bit thicker, and click start drawing, and here it is. You can start drawing, like dragging your mouse. And finally, you got the layers here. You can, for example, if you want the text on top, you can bring it up, 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 and the text is on top. If you want the image, dollar image on top here, just click up the image, up, up, and then the image is on top. So once you're done, you can either insert the image on the post, download the image to your computer. For example, if I click here, you get it downloaded. I can just open it, and here it is on my computer. Okay. You can also do other actions like share it on Facebook. If you click here, you can just share it. You can also pin it, share in Google+, tweet, or save it to Dropbox or Google Drive. Okay. So I'm just going to insert it. And that's mostly what you can do with the Fotopress image editor. Thanks for watching.